Have you ever faced a moment so tough that it felt like the world was against you? What if I told you that struggle isn't here to break you, but to make you? Tonight, we're diving into the truth that every setback is just a setup for your greatest comeback. Stay with me as we uncover how you can take control of your story and turn your hardest moments into your most powerful victories. Don't miss it. This might just change everything for you. Let me take you back for a moment. There was a time in my life when I felt like nothing was going right. No matter how hard I tried, the doors just wouldn't open. I was doing everything I could, giving it my all, but the world kept telling me no. Rejection after rejection, setback after setback. It felt like the universe was just against me. I can't tell you how many nights I spent lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, asking myself, why is this happening to me? Why is it so hard? But let me tell you something. I've come to realize that the struggle isn't just a random event in our lives. It's a necessary part of growth. Every challenge, every obstacle is shaping you into who you are meant to become. The pain you feel today, it's not here to defeat you. It's here to help you grow. And I can promise you, if you learn to embrace it, to face it head on, you will come out on the other side a stronger, more resilient person. The first time I truly understood this, I was going through what felt like the toughest time in my life. I was broke, uncertain, and completely lost. I'd done everything the right way. Got the education, worked hard, tried to climb the ladder, but it felt like everything was slipping through my fingers. I remember feeling like I was standing on the edge of a cliff, not knowing whether I should jump or turn back. But something deep inside me said, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. I didn't understand it fully at the time, but looking back now, I see that those dark days were the ones that shaped my character. It was in those moments when I had nothing left, when I thought I couldn't take one more hit, that I found my true strength. And that's what I want to share with you today. You have a strength inside of you that you haven't even tapped into yet. It's buried deep within you, just waiting to be called upon. When you face challenges, when the world seems to be pushing you down, don't shy away from it. Don't try to escape it. That struggle is not your enemy. It's your teacher. It's your reminder that you're capable of more than you know. And the key to unlocking that potential is embracing the pain, embracing the hardship, and finding meaning in it. I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. Life will break you down. But what you do in that moment, when you're on your knees, is what truly matters. It's easy to stand tall when everything is going well, but when you're down, when it feels like you've hit rock bottom, that's when your true character is revealed. That's when you get the opportunity to rise, to find the strength to pick yourself up and keep moving forward. And that's the moment when you need to ask yourself, what's this struggle here to teach me? The struggle is teaching you patience. It's teaching you resilience. It's teaching you how to push through when you feel like giving up. It's sharpening you, making you stronger for whatever comes next. And it's in that strength that you'll find your real power. You've been through hardships before. Think back on those moments. Maybe it was a failed relationship. Maybe it was losing a job. Maybe it was facing some kind of personal tragedy. And yet here you are. You're still standing. You made it through because you learned how to keep going, even when everything seemed impossible. That's the power you have. That's the power you can tap into right now. So stop running away from your struggles. Don't avoid the pain. Don't shy away from the hardship. Embrace it. Because once you do, you'll realize that it's the very thing that will turn your life around. It's the thing that will build the foundation for everything great that's coming your way. Don't fear the storm. Walk right through it. And when you come out on the other side, you'll look back and realize that it wasn't the storm that broke you, it was the storm that made you. There will be moments in your life when you feel weak, like you don't have enough left in you to push forward. I've been there. I've had those days where everything felt like it was just too much. I didn't feel strong enough to keep going. My body was exhausted, my mind was racing, and my heart felt like it was barely hanging on. I wondered how I could keep going when every part of me screamed to just give up, to stop fighting. But here's what I've learned. That's exactly when your strength shows up. When you feel like you have nothing left to give, that's when you need to dig deeper and find the strength that you never thought you had. Strength doesn't just show up when everything is perfect, when the sun is shining and the path is clear. No, strength shows up when you're in the dark, when the road is rough, and the weight of the world feels like it's crushing you. It's in those moments that you have to remind yourself, you are stronger than you think. Now, I'm not talking about some grand display of physical power. I'm not talking about lifting the heaviest weights or running the longest distances. What I'm talking about is the strength to keep going when it's hard. The strength to keep putting one foot in front of the other, even when you feel like you can't take another step. The strength to wake up every morning and face the day, even when the weight of the world is pressing down on you. That's the strength I'm talking about. I can't tell you how many times I've been on set, exhausted, feeling like I had nothing left in the tank, but I knew that I had to keep pushing forward. I remember one particular film shoot when we were working 18-hour days, and it felt like the fatigue was overwhelming. My body was aching, and I had no energy left. But I knew I had a job to do. I knew I had a responsibility to my team, my fans, and most of all, to myself. And in that moment, I had to dig deep. I had to reach into that well of inner strength that I didn't even know existed. I had to tell myself, you've come this far. You've faced harder days. You've got this. And you do too. I want you to understand that in those moments when you feel at your weakest, that's when you need to remember your true power. You have an endless reservoir of strength inside of you that doesn't always reveal itself in easy times, but it's there. And when you need it most, it will rise up. It might come in small, subtle ways, like the ability to take a deep breath and push forward. Or it might show up in the form of sheer willpower to do what needs to be done. But it will always be there if you allow yourself to tap into it. When the world tells you that you're not strong enough, when your doubts and fears make you question your ability to keep going, you have to find that strength to say, I'm not done yet. Every single day is an opportunity to tap into that strength. Every challenge, every setback, every hurdle is a chance for you to prove to yourself just how strong you really are. It's easy to think we're weak when we're exhausted, when we're overwhelmed, but the truth is, it's in those moments that we find out what we're truly made of. I've faced many battles in my life. Personal battles, career battles, battles with fear, doubt, and rejection. And I can tell you this, the hardest times didn't break me, they made me stronger. Each battle tested my limits, and every time I thought I couldn't go any further, I found a way to push through. And that's what I want you to remember. When you feel weak, that's when your strength is being forged. Don't run from the struggle. Don't avoid the pain, embrace it. Lean into it, because that's how you'll discover your true strengths. And when you do, you'll realize that you were never as weak as you thought you were. You are stronger than the voices that tell you to quit. You are stronger than the obstacles that stand in your way. And you are stronger than any fear or doubt that tries to hold you back. Find that strength within yourself and don't ever forget it. I want you to think about the power you have in your hands. You see, we often feel like we're at the mercy of circumstances, like life is just happening to us and we have no control over how things unfold. But let me tell you something. You have more control than you think. You are the one who writes the story of your life. And every chapter you face, every struggle you encounter is part of the narrative you're creating. You have the pen in your hand. And how you choose to move forward is what defines you. It's easy to feel like a victim when life throws you curveballs. You might find yourself saying, "Why is this happening to me? Why can't I catch a break?" I've been there too. I've had moments where I felt like I was just reacting to the world around me, waiting for things to happen. But I realized that if I wanted to change my story, I had to stop being passive. I had to take the pen from the world's hands and start writing my own narrative. I had to decide that no matter what happened to me, I would choose how I responded to it. I would take control of my story. And from that moment on, things began to shift. You see, life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and you can't always control what happens. But you can control how you respond. When you find yourself in a tough situation, when things aren't going your way, you have a choice. You can either let the struggle define you, or you can rise above it and use it as the fuel for your growth. That's what I had to learn the hard way. You are the author of your life. You write the story. Every decision, every move you make is part of the story you're telling. I'm sure there were times in your life when you didn't get what you expected, when plans fell apart or people let you down. But that's not the end of your story. It's just a plot twist, a turn in the road that takes you somewhere new. And if you're not careful, you might think it's the end, but I'm telling you now, it's not. You get to choose how your story ends. You get to decide if you rise from the ashes or stay stuck in the rubble. And here's the thing. The most powerful people in the world didn't get there because life was easy for them. They got there because they decided that no matter what life threw at them, they were going to show up. They decided to take control of their story and write their own endings. When I look back at the toughest moments of my life, I realized they were just stepping stones. They weren't roadblocks. They were the challenges that forced me to grow, to push past my comfort zone, to take ownership of my path. And guess what? You're going through the same thing right now. You might not see it, but everything you're going through, every struggle, is shaping you. It's making you stronger. It's giving you the tools you need to take control and shape the life you want. It's time to take that pen in your hand and start writing the next chapter. No one else can do it for you. You can't wait for someone else to come along and fix things. You have the power to take your life into your own hands. If you don't like the direction your story is going, it's up to you to change it. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to wait for things to fall into place. You just have to take action. You have to write your own plot. And every choice you make, every step you take, brings you closer to the person you were meant to be. If you've ever felt like things were out of your control, let this be the reminder that you hold the pen. You are the creator of your future. So don't let the struggle stop you. Let it fuel you. Let it be the fire that drives you to take charge, to change your story, and to make your life exactly what you want it to be. The power has always been in your hands. It's time you believe that. So here's the truth, my friends. The struggles you face, the moments when you feel broken, the times when you think you can't go on, those are the moments that shape who you truly are. They're not the end of your story. They're just the beginning of a new chapter. It's in those very struggles that you'll discover your true strength, the strength you didn't even know you had. And in those moments when life tries to knock you down, you have a choice to rise or to stay down, to let your struggles define you or to take control and define yourself. I want you to leave here today knowing that no matter what you're going through, you are stronger than you realize. You have the power to write your own story. Every setback is an opportunity to learn. Every hardship is a lesson in resilience. And every moment you face, no matter how tough, is another chance for you to rise higher. So take the pen in your hand and start writing. Write the story of your life the way you want it to be. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back. You've got this. The answer to your struggles is not to avoid them. It's to face them, embrace them, and turn them into your greatest strength. You are the author of your own story, and I believe with all my heart that you are just getting started. Keep writing, keep fighting, keep rising. The world is waiting for the person you're becoming. Thank you.